height of the Icelandic summer, Landsmót.
Today we are at the Landsmót, the biggest event on Iceland for Icelandic horses. The extraordinary thing with the Icelandic horse is that we are having 5 gates. Most of the horses has 5 gates. You know, walk, canter and trot. And next to those gates we have the tilt, which is actually a kind of a running walk, where we have the same beat as in walk, 4-beated gait, and the horse has at least 1 leg or 2 legs at the ground at the time. And then you can ride in speed with up to 30-35 kilometers per hour with a glass of water in your hand, and you will not lose anything of the water.
Believed by some to have been bred out of other European horses over time, the 2 extra gaits are found only in Icelandic horses.
And then we have the pace, which is a very fast gait, where the horse are moving the right legs and the left legs. And the faster, the better when talking about pace, on a shorter distance, 200-250 meters. The beginning of the Icelandic horse tradition was using the Icelandic horse as a working horse. And that is also the reason why the tilt are so interesting, because you can ride the whole day with a slowly or fast tempo in the mountains, and you are relaxed and sitting nice on the horse. So that's where the tilt was developed over the years. And then, of course, the more showy part of it was to show the good gaits and the pace. And up during this or last century, we started to see the competitions. And then 50-60 years ago, the more organized breeding started. And that was also back in the 50s. Some people from Europe find out that these horses were interesting, and then they started to travel to Iceland, and then the international cooperation around the Icelandic horse started.
It was the first show. It was about 1950. The horse people in Iceland decided to make a big event to breed and get good competition and horses to ride in the nature. And here you have the results after about 52 years. We have a very good breeding horses in Iceland, and it's a goal, it's a challenge for the people who is breeding horses, who is training horses, and who is competing in horses, to bring every 2 years the best horses from Iceland to the Landsmót and win there. That's a really big challenge, and I think that's what gives us a special energy in the breeding and everything which is going around the Icelandic horses.
To win a class at Landsmót still has all the meaning it had when the event began in the 50s. For Sigurbjörn Barason, who has competed at every event since 1966 and won 2 pace races over 150 and 250 metres at the 2012 Landsmót, the thrill is certainly still there.
That is a really big thing, because this is the biggest event in the world with the Icelandic horse all around the world, so this is a very big moment. Sitting in the start box, waiting the door is going to be open, and when it's open you have to be quick out so you beat the other one. That is the moment that it is you cannot tell how it is. It is so. I have my way. I have the tick here in my neck. I can listen to it. This gives me a lot.
Landsmót is definitely an event for riders of all ages. Brother and sister Anna and Glodis both competed this year.
This is Caballo from Húsavík. He's 10 years old stallion. And this is my best friend here. He is just really good on tilt. First, really good horse, and I love him so much because he's always there for me. And yeah, he's just really good horse.
It's the best horses. You can control the temperament. If you want really high spirit and go really fast, but you can also go slow and just relax. I think that's the beauty of the Icelandic horse. I don't know, maybe just natural choice of the horse through the years, or the breeding of the people. of the horse these few years that I think a lot of people, when they choose which horse to breed together, I think the temperament and spirit controls a lot in that.
The Landsmót itself is the biggest event that is in Iceland at the time. We usually have up to 50,000 people which came to Landsmót, and it's a really good time that week, and especially the weekend. And it's much more than, you know, to see the horses.
But for a rider to be elected from and represent his club is very, very important. You will see all the riding clubs being presented, and being part of representing your riding club is important for many riders. And this tradition that is very special here on Iceland, here at Landsmót, in the opening ceremony, where you see all the clubs, 300, 400, 500 horses together with flags, and a very, very nice atmosphere, and very it's a very important moment during Landsmót. Some people call it the Olympic Games for the Icelandic horse. That is, of course, maybe a silly comparison, but on the other hand, there is something true in that, because this is the place where you meet people from all over the world, looking at the best horses coming up over the last couple of years on Iceland. So therefore, Landsmót is also a good way to meet people that you meet over the years and connect good relationships. So that's an important part of it.